Please stand. Please be seated. You can hold it. There you go. We have come here today, some of you from a very long way, to witness the marriage of Sam Bryant and Tamara Shook. You all have been asked here today because each one of you has touched your lives in some special way. They hold you all as a value part of who they are as individuals and what they will become as a married couple. Each of you, by your presence here today, is being called upon to uphold them in honoring and loving each other. They are so grateful for your unconditional love and support and are deeply appreciative to have you here today to share in their joy and to celebrate their marriage. Sam and Tam, you walk into this venue as girlfriends, but you are leaving as wives. A brief moment in time and the stroke of a pen are all that is required to create the legal bond of marriage, but it takes a lifetime of love, understanding, and compromise to make the marriage durable and everlasting. Today, you declare your commitment to one another, vowing to protect this relationship and each other. Sam, do you take Tam to be your wife, your best friend, and your only love? To live together, play together, and laugh together. To work by her side and dream in her arms. To fill her heart and feed her soul. To always seek out the best in her, always loving her with all of your heart until the end of your forever. Tamara, do you choose Sam to be your wife, your best friend, and your only love? To live together, play together, and laugh together. To work by her side and dream in her arms. To fill her heart and feed her soul. To always seek out the best in her, always loving her with all of your heart until the end of your forever.
I do.
Okay. When you meet as many couples as I do, you get to hear many definitions and perspectives of love. But what is love? You hear all the songs, you watch all the movies, you read stories and poems trying to help us to understand that little four-letter word. That tiny big word means something different to everyone. For some people, love is a feeling. For others, it's actions and gestures. Now, I've had the honor of learning what love is for these two. They see love as the ultimate acceptance of the whole person. Nothing happens without cause, and this union has not come about accidentally. It wasn't fate that brought you two together. It was faith. Faith that you could experience the life and the love that you so deserve. It is through faith that we're able to wipe out old canvases of our lives and fill them with new color, harmony, and beauty. An opportunity to create and foster what family looks and feels like for you. Marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. The universe knew that you two were stronger and better together than you ever were apart. You are living proof that love isn't just something that you feel, it's something that you do. Marriage is living in love with your best friend. So what I'd like for all of you in attendance to do today is to warm the wedding rings by passing them down the row. Okay, there we go. Now, as you hold them in your hands, pause for a moment and make well wishes for the couple and for their future before you pass them down to the next person. These rings will not only be a gift from one another, but will be given with the love, support, and wisdom of their family and friends. Your vows are words that have power only because you give them that power. On their own, they are meaningless. But when rooted in your love, your determination, your passion, and your kindness, they're the strongest force in the world. Sam, please recite your vows to your bride.
I was about to say, we're gonna like rock, paper, scissors for this. Okay, oh God, I wrote a lot, but I don't know how much I'm gonna get through of this. I was gonna say, like, everyone here pretty much knows me, that, like, I don't have, I'm supposed to talk to you, I guess.
Yeah.
Of time or really, like, ability to actually remember when things happen. But I think I remember it was, around this time when we were at that, like, little, scenic overlook or whatever, that's, like, between a couple of, like, beware of falling rock signs on the way to your parents. And we stopped to look, and we did a lot, and I said that, like, I think it was then that I realized that I'd really started falling in love with you, and it was true. Like, I told you that, and it was true, but really, like, what really became the real true moment for me was, like, years later. I had always been living with this, like, fear that there was, like, some part of me that was never going to be able to access what other people did. That I was never going to get the butterflies. I was never going to get that, like, heart wrench that people talk about. And I just remember going to, like, lunch with you one day. And, like, it was a really normal day. I had to go back to work, and, like, I dropped you off, and Ingrid Michaelson came on, like, 'cause we were listening to songs, and you were making fun of me that all the songs I like are depressing, which is true. But, like, this one's not, and, it's the whole song is she never loved someone fully, and she never always had one foot on the ground. For the first time in my entire life, I cried during a love song that wasn't about, like, a sad love song. and I cried because for the first time, I really felt, like, that, like, true, like, those butterflies and those, like, that warmth. Like, you are the first person that had ever penetrated that far. And, like, from that moment on, it was just perfect. Like, we have argued, like, every single day since we started planning this wedding. But I would want to, like, spend no for a second arguing with anyone else but you. And, okay, I swear there's only, like, one more page. Oh, God, okay. I want you to be able to look at everything that we did. I hope you can look at it and see how creative and talented and wonderful you are. I hope you can look in the eyes of every person that saw you walking in here and see how beautiful you were and are and forever are going to be. And I want, as part of, like, my vows to you, because I forgot that was a part of the whole thing with making a vow. Was that, like, I hope that if anything, I can just forever be a reflection back to you of all the things that you don't think about yourself, because you are an incredible person, and I want you to be able to look at me and see that, because I'm so proud of you. And I just said one last thing. And we are leaving behind everything that we thought were broken, and taking with us what is reborn and what is new. A sliver of green born from the stump of a tree. The rills of water unite into a stream, and the stream flows with new life. And a brook is born. I love you.
Just like your vows to your bride.
Okay. Sam, we have been planning for dreaming about and arguing over what seems like forever. I cannot believe that I get to marry someone who is so smart and generous and like irredeemably weird as I am. So you know I have a tendency to procrastinate when I'm anxious.
Yeah.
And I'm not anxious at all about being your wife, but I wasn't sure how to find the words to say everything I wanted to say to you. So instead of asking the like 15,000 Facebook wedding groups that I've joined over the past few months, I decided to ask the experts, which are 3 to 5 year old children in my classroom. So here are a few of the things that they told me about loving someone. They said, when you love someone, you give them huggies and kisses, especially when you say bye-bye. They said that you play with them, share your toys, and don't break their toys. You listen to them and you be safe and kind. You have to be patient when they tell you 1 more minute. You give them presents and you help them clean up and you hold their hand. I promise that I will give you hugs and kisses, even if it's when I'm half asleep when you're leaving for work in the morning. I promise to play with you, to go on adventures with you around the world and to the nearest Taco Bell. I promise to share my heart with you and be careful not to break yours. I promise to listen to you, probably get things wrong, and try again and again until I get them right, as long as it takes. I promise to be a safe place for you and to do my best to stay kind. I will be patient with you because I know I need a lot of patience, especially when I ask you to wait 1 more minute when I'm getting ready to go somewhere. I'll keep giving you presents, but there's no one here with an Apple Watch. And I'll help you clean up any mess that we make in our lives. And finally, I promise to hold your hand. We've been holding hands since the day we met. There's just something I love about us. I am over the moon that your hand is the hand that I get to hold forever. I love you, I like you, and I can't wait to be your wife.
Woo, all right. The wedding rings are the most visible sign of the bond that you two are about to make. They are symbols of the love, friendship, and faithfulness that you share. As circles, they have no beginning or end. They are round like the sun, moon, and earth, a commitment to life, to each other, and to the future. Where are the rings? Oh, there we go. Can you open it up for us? And you guys take the rings.
They're buried.
Thank you. Okay, Sam. Please place the ring on the top of her finger and hold it there. Repeat after me. Mm-hmm. Tamara, I give you this ring
Tamara, I give you this ring
as a sign of my commitment
as a sign of my commitment
and the desire of my heart.
and the desire of my heart.
May it always be a reminder
May it always be a reminder
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you,
and will continue to choose you
that I will continue to choose you
above all others.
above all others.
And from this day forward,
And from this day forward,
we shall be united
we shall be united
in life and love.
in life and love.
Please place the ring on her finger. Repeat after me. Sam, I give you this ring
Sam, I give you this ring
as a sign of my commitment
as a sign of my commitment
and the desire of my heart.
and the desire of my heart.
May it always be a reminder
May it always be a reminder
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
and will continue to choose
and
you
will continue to choose you
above all others.
above all others.
And from this day forward,
And from this day forward,
we shall be united
we shall be united
in life and love.
in life and love.
Please place the ring on her finger. No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than once they were. We fall in love with someone not only because of how they treat and love us, but also how they treat and love others. Humanity and compassion are hard to find in this day and age. So when you find someone who exemplifies these qualities, you hold on and build a life with them. Love is the greatest gift that we can offer to one another. Love makes burdens lighter because you divide them. Love makes joys more intense because you share them. You have found joy in one another's company. You have become better, more fulfilled people because of your connection. You have been able to stay together through the highs and lows of life because of your shared vision, humor, history, and unconditional love for one another. As long as you maintain these qualities, you'll have a long and beautiful marriage. Continue to challenge one another, make each other laugh, and create more awesome memories. It gives me great joy to pronounce you wife and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. and Mrs. Brooke, you may now say your vows with a kiss. I would like to invite you all out to cocktail hour for refreshments under the tent. Thank you.